This is our concert band, mostly second and or third year players, largely from our own beginning class last year, but there's, especially this year, a decent contingent of them that are sixth graders that came in playing either from the program I do at Simon's, or some of them from other schools, or they've got a sibling that plays and they learned on their own and they wanted to skip that first level. But we've got quite the range here, even in our small little class. It's a whole lot smaller than the class you just saw, and smaller than the class you'll see next. Beginners. Shh. We've got some help if you see non-orange ties up here. We don't have nearly enough percussionists. We officially have one percussionist, that's Kai up there, and he's doing great, but he can only hold down one percussion part, and both of these songs, one of them has like 3 or 4 parts, the other one has like 7 percussion parts. So we've recruited some people in and to fill in some holes, and of course, because it's the holiday, the winter, and all that fun time, there's kids dropping like flies, so there's a few other people filling in for kids that are sick and stuff too. So we have all of the voices covered, and we don't just have a flute and a trumpet section. But, this first tune we're gonna do for you is called Chanukah, the Festival of Lights Overture. And then we'll move on to something a little different in Steampunk Christmas. So here's Chanukah, Festival of Lights. Has anybody seen a Jody? She was just here. Jody, are you in the house? nothing like live music. One thing you might notice other than this group is half the size of the last group, which is terrifying enough because you don't have the strength and safety in numbers anymore, but there's more happening in the music. Even in Jolly Old Dude, the beginning band played, they got some different parts and they weren't all just playing in unison anymore, meaning the same notes and the same rhythms. But now all of a sudden we have 4 or 5 different parts going on, plus the percussion, and not solos so much in that one, but little moments where each section, is on their own. And they're so used to relying on everybody else and being like, oh my gosh, I'm lost, what am I going to do? Oh good, everybody else played, here's where we are. We don't have that anymore. So there was a moment of pure joy in my heart in the middle of that, and they came through it. It could have been a whole different ending to that song. So, but that is part of live music, live theater. I tell the kids that, like, we all make mistakes, it's part of it. I've never played any kind of performance in my life that I did perfectly. But hopefully you'd never know that if you came and saw me play, because I'm not going to show that, and I'm not going to beat myself up about it, and I'm going to have fun. But the last show that I conducted, I was doing Legally Blonde, and on our closing night, one of the cast members forgot what verse he was singing in the middle of his song. I thought, oh my gosh, this whole thing's going to fall apart, what are we going to do? And it did for a second, but thankfully he rallied, and the band was with it enough that we realized what was going on, and we caught him, and he finished out strong, and people, I'm sure, forgot by the end of it. So it's a big part of growing and maturing, is getting that independence and practicing and learning your part. That's part of it. But learning how to recover from those mistakes is, just as big of a part of that journey. So hopefully we'll have less eventful happenings in Steampunk Christmas here. This is going to feature a whole lot of fun percussion stuff. You'll hear some familiar melodies, and then it gets answered. It's like a call and response between the wind section of the band and the percussion section, including some pots and pans and go-go bells and ratchets and gongs and all sorts of stuff, including, if we found it, I don't know if we found it, including a whistle, which Jody is very happy about. So hopefully you enjoy this. This is Steampunk Christmas, and then we'll get the symphonic band up here after that.